guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Margaret, and for those of you who don't know me, I am from the Netherlands and I'm doing the 100-day project. Thank you for joining me today. It's day 76 and I have sort of a prototype on my desk. This is not nearly the end result, but I just wanted to see how the mechanics will work. What I will be making today is a ticket booklet. I have tickets, all sorts, and then in a booklet, like so. Yeah, looks like fun. Let's make one. For this project I'm using some basic stuff, but also some stuff that you do not have, maybe you don't have. I have lots of ticket die cuts. You need ticket die cuts. If you don't have ticket die cuts and you want to make some yourself, I have a video on that. And it's like up there in the screen, I guess. I'm trying to put like videos in videos. So exciting. So you need ticket makers. Either you do it yourself or you use one of those, or maybe have some different ones. I'm using these for this project. I'm also using some scrapbook paper, scrapbook paper, some pieces that I had left, and some of the big scrapbook pad that I was trying to use up, because I have 3 of those. And then I have some of my printed out scans, and these are printed on very light green paper. I found a whole box of this paper, well, you know, thrifting. So I thought, why not use them? We're using glue, scissors, I'm using a scoreboard, I'm using my mini chomper, some brads. Yeah, you know, the basic stuff. But the most important stuff is, the die cut. If you don't have them, make them. The video, remember. Good, let's get started. I'm using some of my scanned vintage ephemera because it had numbers and words on them and such, so I really like it. But if you don't have this and want to make different kind of tickets, what I also use sometimes are these pages from like botanical books with very small prints on them. I cannot fussy cut this. I mean, I am rubbish with cutting, and especially if you want to cut this. So what will you do with these pages? Sometimes I make envelopes or as background on text, but you also can make lovely tickets out of it. So if you don't like this style, you want something more, you know, floral, happy, you can use that. But for this project I'm using this. So let's get started. What I do is take my die cut and then I sort of look at what image I'd like to be on my ticket. For instance, I would like this. Yeah. So I'm just marking sort of the perimeter where I want to cut this. So I want to cut a piece of this off here. And then also look at all this beautiful handwriting. Yeah. I'll cut this off here. Let's do one of these. Look at that. Ooh. Love that. And then we'll have some of the numbers on here. Yeah. So I'm gonna cut this off. Maybe some over here. Yeah, I love this. I love this part. And after we cut all the tickets, we can also still decorate them. So this is what I do. I sort of gauge where I want the tickets to be. Then I cut them in strips. Where was my mark? It was here. Like so. And then I also wanted this bit. I have one more. Now this is copy paper. So this is very thin paper. If you want to make some tickets out of these, you can. But what I want to do is back them with some scrapbook paper, because I want them to be a little bit sturdier. Good. Well, you cut them into strips like so. Already had another strip lying about. I want to be I want that to be like 8 tickets in here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, 8 could fit. And And then what I do is here's one I made earlier. I just glue the strips to scrapbook paper that I normally wouldn't use. This is sort of a neutral background. So I glue them on here, and after I do that, let's get my cutter out again. I just make new strips. There you go. Just sort of roughly. Here's one. Here's one and here's one. See? Now you have those. So, when I have those, yes, I come prepared. Here's one I made earlier. Then you take your die cut machine and well, you sort of eyeball where you want it to be. I'd like to have numbers on here, of course. Yeah, what I do is take a piece of washi tape and then stick it on the edge, on the outside. Let me zoom you out a little bit. There you go. Yeah. Well, I do not have to tell you how to use a die cut machine, and probably you're using it the right way and I'm using it the wrong way. Probably do. Oh, oops. It's come off. Don't do that, please. I like to have the crescendo on here. Oops. Because it's somewhat heavier cardstock now. It's like scrapbook paper and copy paper glued on top of it. I'm running it through twice. There we go. Don't worry, I am not going to do all of these on camera. I just wanted to show you one. Especially if you have this one. This one doesn't cut off here, so you have to do that yourself. But that's okay. I mean, I have scissors. I have scissors for that. It does sort of indicate where you need to cut. But it always leaves a bit here. And there. So, and then you're left with the tickets. Now, basically what I'll do is do all the die cutting off camera. So, I'll be back in a sec. Here they are. All finished. Well, they're die cut, they're not finished. Some of them I think are like finished because I am not going to do anything to this one because I love that. Also, this is pretty much done for. I want to decorate this one, and this one, I guess. And I have some stamps and some small labels. I already found these small green ones that have no print on them because then I can maybe print something on them. I just want to decorate them. What I am not going to do is decorate and then flip it over because this has like this embossed edge in it and I do not want to go over that. I could have done that before. I could have decorated the pieces before I die cut them. Then that would have been a good idea. But you know, I did not think about that. Sometimes I do not think in advance. But I think this will look nice here. Don't you just love that? I love that. I'm just going to put some labels on. This one over here. And then some more stamping. There you go. Of course, for stamping, have more numbers and such. I'm thinking this one. Yeah. Let's quickly see which way is up. Oh, that way. Like so. And then for this one, what do I need? I'm not gonna decorate these bits because these will not be visible. I'm thinking this number in here. And maybe something over here. Yep, finished. This needs something. I'm gonna go for like a postage stamp. Something. Is this the right way up? Is there a right way up? Nobody knows. Nobody knows, basically. There you go. Oh, that's done. And this one does need a little bit something over here. We already have this. Maybe. Don't know. Oh, I have this. Don't know exactly what this is. Quickly look. Ah, that'll do. That'll do. Yes. Perfect. So now we have all our tickets all ready to be bound, sort of bound into the booklet. So all my tickets are the right way up, like all the straight edges will be going here, but then I really want to have them line up to each other. So I'm taking my pencil and I'm putting it into the holes, and I'm twisting it, and then everything will be perfectly lined up. See? Taking out some of my lovely assistants. There you go. One over here and one over here. Leaving this bit open. Be very careful. No, don't fold them over, because then the perforated edge will break. But I want to glue all of the parts together very carefully. Just putting some glue in there. Taking out the next bit. Doesn't need to be perfect. Just some glue to hold them together. I believe I did 10. I took 2 out of the other booklet. There you go. Do not put glue on the first one. Okay. I want this to dry, so putting this aside, and then I'll start on the actual sort of booklet. The prototype booklet was made out of the scrapbook paper. I'm going to use again, but I want this to be on the inside and this to be on the outside, because I want it to be a little bit more neutral. And then the base is packaging material, and I want the base for this one to be a little bit sturdier. So I picked out this sort of almost chipboard cardboard. It's cardboard. It's the back of a notebook. So I took a strip like this long, and then 1.5 inch wide, because I want it to be a little bit wider than the ticket itself. And I already did that, and because it's very like dull, I covered it with a piece of the paper that we are using. So this is going to be the base. Then we need a strip of this, a strip that is 1.5 inch wide, same as the width of the baseboard. And now we are going to do some scoring. I want this flap over here, this piece, to be 1 inch. So 1 inch. There you go. And then I want the spine bit to be 1/4 inch. So then score again at 1/4 inch. Good. Before I fold it, I cannot cut this in half, because then it won't cover all the bits. So what I want to do is cut a piece of 4 inches. This is where we scored, yeah? So this whole bit will be 4 inches, right? Okie dokie. And then I'm burnishing it. No, the other way around. I want the green stuff to be on the inside and the brown stuff to be on the outside. This would have been lovely if we made botanical tickets, but we didn't. Great. So this is going to be stuck to this bit over here. Now, if we line this up and fold it over, this will not be long enough. See, that is why we are going to glue it a little bit over here. But first, I want to measure it from this way. Have it overlap. I'm just going to do it like this. See, have it overlap like almost half an inch. Have it overlap half an inch. Then I'm going to mark it. Yep. Scoring it on that mark. See? And then score another 1/4 of an inch on the shorter side, because this was the longer bit. See? On the shorter side, score it another 1/4 of an inch to make the spine. Here you go. This may not be necessary if you make your tickets smaller, but my tickets are too long. Good. So then this bit, no, other way around, will be attached like so. Yeah, I am gluing down this part first. Am I inking it? Yes, I will. I will ink it. What will I be using? Oh, my favorite, frayed burlap. I never see anyone use frayed burlap on YouTube. Probably not that popular. This is going to be visible on the back, so I'm also inking that. Don't forget to ink the spine. Now this part, when you open it up, will be visible. So just in case, I am just inking it. Perfect. Okay. I'm gluing this bit first. Yeah. Using art for this. Okay, do not glue it all the way to the spine. Just a little bit before that. Because I want, oops, stay there, Art. We want the spine to fold around it. See, leave a little bit, just a tiny bit of space where the spine is. Because then it folds easier, much easier. And then this bit, we want it to be on the back. Yes. Just measuring and get one more time. Again, leaving a tiny bit of room near the fold, so the fold will hold. Perfect. When we look at the back, we're missing a piece. This is the piece that we're missing if from the scrapbook page, but that's okay because we just want to cover it up, do something nice with this. I have no clue what, but we'll do that. So now we almost have what I wanted to achieve, but I need the sort of a closure bit. Yeah, let's make that. I had a lot of this scrapbook paper left, so what I did was I just took a strip off, and then this strip over here. Then I cut this smaller piece off, like this is probably a little bit over a 1/4 of an inch. This is going to be like the band for the closure. I did around the corners on this piece. I just want this to be over here. And then we have a piece left for the back as well. Yeah, I just want to shorten this. That's the only bit that I didn't do yet. I'm gonna flip it around because I will see my mark much better on this piece of paper than on the other one, of course, on the other side. small strip, inking it up. This is just to cover this piece over here. And I don't even mind it. I think it looks sort of nice. Good. I will decorate some more over here. No worries. This is all before we glue in the ticket bits. I want this to go over here. And then I took 2 tickets and decorated them, ripped them, did some nice stuff on them. And then I was also going to attach this bit over here. So I'm just gonna glue the ticket to the band that we have here first. See if this will still fit on the whole thing. Yep. Yep, like so. And before I glue it on, I want to put some nice decorations on here. I'd like to have some of the bread that I used on the prototype. But I do not want the breads to show on this side, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to put the breads in like so before we glue this down. Where are they? This is just the decorating part, guys. This has nothing to do with how you should make this folder. This is nothing like of the structure. This is just me playing around with my breads. I am going to take an all. Yeah. I really need to put something underneath. I have that. I have that. Yes, I do. I have this. Yeah. So I'm going to put one here and one here. Did not measure it, I just eyeballed it. These are so cute. I think I will go through them very fast, very fast. These are not from my Uncle Ollie's. Okay, so I want to glue this on here just as a piece of decoration and to show you what's inside. It's tickets. There you go. Oops. Please stay on there. Yes. And I also thought about doing a ticket on the back. Yep. No breads in here. Otherwise it will be also too bumpy. This is the front, so let's have it this side up. I decorated this with some washi tape and a label and one more stamp, and I also inked all around the ticket. Good. Wow, that's the decorating part. Before I attach this bit, I want to glue in the tickets. The tickets are all stuck together nicely. If you want to, you could put some tape over it to attach it even more. I don't believe I need it. And I want to attach it, only this part, to the base. And I'm just eyeballing where it will be, leaving a bit of room at the end. And I really want to see the perforated edge. Just check in if we put it in here like so, if that would look nice. Yeah. So I want to glue this over here. So I'm leaving a tiny bit here on the edge. Just gluing down this bit, putting a little bit more glue on it than I did on the other pieces to attach to each other. Leaving equal amount of room on both sides. Hopefully, yeah. Quickly checking the camera. Yep. And some more assistance, yes. Let's have some more assistance. Good. I'm going to let this dry for just a little bit. While this is drying, I want to make some scores on this piece. I am just going to score, I guess, at 2. Let me quickly measure it, guys. Yeah, this needs to go over there. Sort of. This is 5.5, so I'm going to score the first one at 2. Yep. Then I'm going to score at 1/4. So this bit is going to go on the bottom. This is the spine, and then this I really need to measure. So this is 1.5 inch. Where was I? Yes. So I'm gonna score it 1.5 inch. No, that's 1/4 inch. Was it 1.5 or 1.25? Be careful, lovey. Where is my ruler? Well, nobody knows. There's a ruler on here, lovey. Yeah, it's 1.5. So let's get back to it. Yes, 1.5. So I need to score it over here, and then another 1/4. So let's see, what do we have? We have this one. It's so hard to see on here where the score lines are. And then this one. Yes, that is one. And then we have this one. And then the 1/4 inch further than that. This one. Let's see. Yes, but the pieces are too long. I'm sorry, guys. I should have cut this piece to size earlier. See, we have another box now. And this box I want to attach around here. Like so, to hold down this flap. See? But I want to put the brads in, and I'm going to put the brads in before we glue it down. So what I want to do is ink a little bit more on these score lines here, on these folds. Not that it really shows up, but you know, humor me, just do some of this. I am going to glue this in the middle. Yeah. Using art. Stay, art, stay. Let's see if I did it right. No. Be precise, guys. I'm sorry. I am really fumbling with this. Be sure that the folds are lining up with the edges of the paper. And you can fold them in. See? That is really important. Yeah. Well, it's on there. Sort of. It's sort of on there. Oh, I'm making it so difficult for myself. But, you know, it's all for the end result. getting 2 more of these brads. Which color did I use? Like the sort of goldy, well, not really gold, but there are 3 colors in here, like steel and copper, and let's call the other one brass. Let's call it brass. Yeah. Making some more holes. There you go. Let's have one over here and one over here. And this will also hold the strip down, of course. Hole's not big enough. Yep. Okie dokie. And then we need to glue these bits down. I don't think I want them to overlap, so maybe a bit, but not a lot. This bit. Now a bit quiet, guys, because this is not as easy as the prototype did. Prototype, I was like, well, fold it here, there, and then you put bread in, a little bit of glue, and there you have it. And as they say in English, Bob's your uncle. I love that saying. I have an uncle Bob, actually. So yeah, Bob is my uncle. Look! Then you put it over here, like so. Yes! We did it! And I love it. It is really, really cute. Let's go look at the end result. Here it is, my ticket booklet. I want to do some finishing touches because I think this is too plain. So I had this tiny, tiny sticker with a number. Yeah, a number? Really? Do you want a number on it? Where? Well, there. I thought that would look really nice. And it's stickers, so it's very fast and easy fix. And there you go. And then I wanted to have this number here on the back where they overlap a little bit. Just to finish that look. There you go. See? So cute. I thought about stamping numbers on here. That would have been fantastic, but it isn't straight, so I'm not daring it. So yeah, well, you open it up and then you have all your tickets. Cute, right? I love it. And you can rip them off. You can rip them off over here and then over here, so you can really use them. Could do some decorating on the inside. Well, could have done that, but I didn't. There you go. And then you flip it in. I had these sort of booklets in my shop. They were very popular. And maybe I'll make some in future for my shop again. But it's very nice to give to a friend in Happy Mail, or make a whole bunch. Or have them like, well, it's very fat. It's a fat thing. You cannot put it in a pocket in a journal. Whatever you wish. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I really like making these. I love it. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and thumbs up for the video. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.